Academic research begins with high ambition. Scholars enter the lab driven to solve complex problems and contribute meaningful new knowledge to their fields. But that ambition quickly collides with a severe systemic barrier. At many institutions, supervisors are overextended, absent, or lack the specialized expertise needed for a student's specific niche. The immediate symptom of this isolation hits when the experimental data rolls in. Without an experienced guide to help interpret the results, months of hard-won, sophisticated data rapidly devolve into an unreadable dead end. This is a 3D molecular model mapping electrostatic potential. Structural data like this is incredibly dense, and without a domain expert teaching you how to read the toxicity algorithms or assess the bioavailability radar, it is nearly impossible to decipher accurately. The isolated researcher is forced into a cycle of self-correction. They rely on generic online tutorials and undirected reading, attempting to teach themselves complex analytical frameworks. This consistently leads to stalled progress and rejected manuscripts. High-level academic drive and raw intellect are rarely enough on their own. When scholars are cut off from structured, domain-specific mentorship, ambitious science stops moving. Research Decode was built as a deliberate intervention to bypass those institutional limitations entirely. It is India's premier research mentorship platform, providing direct, verified access to active researchers from Tier 1 institutions like IIT, IISc, and JNU. This is the Research Decode portal. The moment a scholar logs in, they step across a digital threshold, leaving behind their isolated department and entering an ecosystem where elite expertise is available on demand. The core mechanic is precision matching. Instead of hoping a local faculty member understands your niche, you take your specific technical bottleneck and match directly with an expert who specializes in that exact problem. Here is a collaboration request for fMRI data analysis, focusing on brain network variability. The platform allows for granular, niche targeting. A single click on Collaborate connects the user to a verified researcher, initiating a structured partnership to solve the data problem. Expertise is no longer restricted by geographic borders or university budgets. By removing institutional barriers, scholars ensure that the precise domain knowledge required for their study is now a systematic certainty. That connection is formalized through the eSupervisor program, a dedicated one-on-one structured research partnership. The engagement starts at the foundation. Your eSupervisor takes raw topics, assesses feasibility, and builds a rigid linear timeline. Then they guide rigorous methodology selection, navigate ethics, and construct analytical frameworks, transforming variables into a complex machine learning pipeline. This is the active collaboration dashboard. Through continuous, milestone-by-milestone communication, your eSupervisor is present for every bottleneck, preventing you from ever hitting a dead end again. This active partnership provides support exactly when the work becomes most vulnerable, during deep statistical analysis and data interpretation, ensuring your math accurately proves your hypothesis. The mentorship runs right up to the final defense. eSupervisors deliver chapter-by-chapter thesis reviews, formulate a precise journal submission strategy, and conduct rigorous mock viva preparations. Informal, unreliable check-ins are entirely replaced. The eSupervisor model delivers a systematic engagement designed to generate publication-quality science. The isolation and confusion of navigating a complex study alone dissolve, replaced by absolute methodological clarity as the researcher prepares for their defense. Once inscrutable data translates into a cleanly structured, polished manuscript, backed by a strategic plan for international journal publication. The benefits extend well beyond the finished paper. Scholars complete the program with an official Research Decode certificate and a formal mentorship endorsement letter, securing lasting credibility for their academic careers. Research no longer has to be a solo endeavor. By partnering with elite experts, every scholar has the power to overcome institutional barriers, finish their dissertation, and confidently publish their science.